IPMNation.com.
Hey, this is Rob.
This is Kevin.
We're from Angry Octopus. You listen to Local Outbreak, IPM Nation on 100.1 The Planet.
Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. This is Matt from IPM Nation. We're here at the studio, as we are every week, at 50 Canal Street in downtown Laconia. And if you haven't been to the studio lately, please stop in. Melissa's got a lot of cool new stuff here. There's always new art on the walls, and, of course, it's a really cool little gift shop. And she's got clothes here now, too. A lot of cool clothes that she's selling. So please come by, thestudionh.com online if you want to check it out online first. And, of course, I always say please support your local businesses as well as local music. And very grateful to Melissa for giving us the space here to do the show every week. And we're at 50 Canal Street, if I forgot to say the address. Sometimes I forget that. And also we're sponsored by Central NH Events. If you need a DJ for your event, go to centralnhevents.com. And Tim does a great job, Tim Martin, and is a big part of what makes this show possible. And, of course, Matt Marcil from Tweak Sound and Mastering, tweaksound.com. If you need some audio engineering done, Matt does a great job, as well as production and mastering and all that good stuff. And also don't forget Sonic Wallpaper. They have moved from Franklin to Laconia, and they're doing a lot of great stuff in the community. My buddy Ryan LeMay from the New Prophets, they're doing a great job. Check them out. They have a Facebook page. I'd encourage you to go on and like it, Sonic Wallpaper, and providing music lessons for people who might not otherwise be able to afford them. So that's really cool stuff. And tonight we have a couple of guys from the band Angry Octopus. We have Kevin Emmett and Rob Nato, who's been on the show before with Tripwire back in the day. But this is Kevin's first appearance on the show.
Yes, that is correct.
What do you guys do in the band?
I play guitar.
Okay.
Singer and rhythm guitar.
Okay. And who are we missing? Because you guys are a four-piece.
We are missing
Tim Salacy.
Yes.
Yeah, we had to figure out how to say his last name.
What is it?
Salacy. We've been saying Salacy.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been with us for a while now, but yeah, we didn't know that until just like a couple of hours ago.
Really? Yeah. Wow.
So Salacy.
Okay.
Tim Salacy.
And Preston King.
Okay.
Who was the bass player.
Okay. Where are those guys tonight? They're missing out. This is
absolutely. Tim has a bad case of the gas.
Well, no, I think he works with gas.
Oh, is that what it is?
Gas lines or something.
His hands are still full of gas.
Yes. That sounds very dangerous. I hope he doesn't smoke. That'd be terrible.
No, I don't think he does.
It'd be explosive.
Preston,
he'd have explosive gas. Yeah.
Explosive gas.
Yes.
Yeah, you'd have to placard that.
Yes.
Preston is with his wife running the antique shop.
Really?
Yeah, they recently purchased an antique shop. Where is it? In
the antique shop. There's just one.
I think it's the antique shop. Yeah. Is that in Warner?
It's in Warner.
Warner, New Hampshire.
Okay. Wow.
It's a very well-known antique shop. So if you're in the area, please stop by and give Preston our love.
Oh, that's
no,
nice.
It's Bristol.
It is not.
No, it is.
It is.
Maybe it's not.
No.
It's somewhere.
It's somewhere in New Hampshire, yeah.
Yeah.
Warner. Yeah.
Is it Warner?
Yeah.
If you're really into antiques, you probably know where it is.
Yes, absolutely.
Did you know the actor Billy Bob Thornton has a phobia of antique furniture?
Matt, I did not know that.
Is that true?
Yes, that is absolutely true.
That's good.
I'll have to Google that when we leave.
Yeah, it's a fact, yeah. But anyway, that's not why we're here.
No.
We're here to talk about the band. And how long have you guys been around?
Well, so Angry Octopus, so I guess since 2012, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's a longer history there.
Yeah, we actually stem from cover band Tripwire that people around here are very familiar with.
Right.
Kevin was the lead guitarist in that cover band.
So you both were in Tripwire?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But were you part of that interview? You weren't part of the interview before.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, gotcha. Were you not in the band at that time?
No. I joined earlier in 2012.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay.
And yeah.
Okay. Well, why don't we play something from? What do you have? An EP that you've put out, or?
Yep.
Okay.
So in July of this year, we released our first EP.
Oh, so this is really new.
Yeah,
then.
brand new.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Just last month.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It's called Selfish.
This is like a world premiere, a world radio premiere.
It is definitely.
That's
Yes.
good. We like the world premieres here.
Yeah.
All right. So the EP is called Selfish, and what's how many tracks? 5 are on it? Or?
Six. Yep.
Good. Excellent. What do you guys want to play to open the show?
Your Ways. Right. So our first single, Your Ways.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so this is Your Ways from Angry Octopus here on Local Outbreak on IPM Nation.
Nothing's gonna change today.
Welcome to Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. And boy, if you could have heard the conversation that happened off air. But we won't repeat it.
Awesome.
Trying to figure out seating arrangements. But anyway, so we are here with half of the band Angry Octopus. And where's the name come from?
You want to take that one, or
I'll let you, Kevin.
so we were playing at as Tripwire. We were playing at a bar year or two ago, a couple years ago, right? And you ever see those coat hooks that look like little coat hooks? They kind of look like octopus. And anyway, so I was in the restroom, and there was one of those little coat hooks.
Yeah.
and it had kind of the screws were the eyes, and they were all weird looking, and underneath it said "Drunk Octopus wants to fight you."
Yeah.
So I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah.
So actually, for a while, we were going to be Drunk Octopus, and then that just sounded stupid. So eventually, we wound up going through enough different adjectives that so angry sounded good, and we stuck with the Angry Octopus.
Do you remember what some of the other? I love rejected band names. Do you remember what some of the other ones were before you got to Angry Octopus?
Like Sloppy Octopus.
No, because the Angry came because at the time we were hooked on Angry Orchards.
Angry Orchard, there you go.
And we were at a cookout and drinking the Angry Orchard, and you remember I was like, Angry Octopus.
Oh, did you name it?
Well, I don't want to take all the credit for the great name, but
yeah.
Along our bad names that we wanted, that's when it came along. It was sort of fitting at the time.
Yeah.
And I love it now. I mean, it's part of us now.
Yeah,
Yeah, we were told though we sound like a jam band. Somebody told us that the other day. Like,
really?
Yeah. We didn't. Yeah, the guy came in and said, "Oh, thought you guys were gonna be like doing some crazy funk,
like
jam, like Fish style."
Yeah,
really?
With the name, just based off the name.
Just based
on the
Not
name.
ever hearing us before.
Yeah.
Then we got on stage, did our thing.
Yeah.
And he actually wrote to us afterwards and was like, "Wow, like not what we expected at all.
Yeah.
Thought you were going to be a jam band based on your name."
I wonder why.
I don't.
Yeah.
Angry Octopus. Oh, that's
Octopus,
a jam band.
synonymous with jamming, I guess.
Yeah, I don't. But I was happy to hear that. Okay, good.
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Wow. So, as in terms of the EP, it's called "Selfish." Why that name for the EP? Is there a track on there called that?
There is. Track 2 is Selfish.
Okay.
We just the cover art on the EP. We had now a friend of ours out of Massachusetts who drew the artwork for us.
Yeah.
All by himself, by hand. And if you look at the artwork, there's an octopus coming up out of the ocean, kind of taking down this big ship.
Yeah.
And we were like, wow, track 2, Selfish. And that picture there, it's kind of goes along with the whole.
Actually, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I
grab it for you here?
So we thought Selfish was very fitting.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's a pretty badass cover, actually. I like that a lot.
So it was
I like that.
The guy's name was Jeff Descharnes.
Yeah, and it's not was. That is his name.
Yeah,
was his name?
Yeah,
no, he
that's what he
actually
said.
did change it to
Oh.
Cindy. I think it's.
See, I was worried. I thought maybe he was dead.
Yeah, no, he's still alive.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, no. After he did that, that was his final piece, and now.
And
gone.
now he's dead.
Yeah.
Well, that's a bummer.
And what you're looking at on the back, the logo.
Yeah.
Guy from Spain actually drew that for us.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, so I mean,
we had a lot of people involved in.
That's cool. Now how did that happen? How'd you hook up with somebody in Spain who did the
Preston actually did. He's on a like a
forum.
Yeah, a forum.
Yeah.
And he just kind of reached out and said, this is what we're looking for. This is our idea. Anybody want to elaborate? And this guy from Spain came back and he said, here's my rough. And, 5 sketches later, that's what we ended up with. And I mean, it's awesome.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
that's really cool. And I love the cover, and I would encourage anyone too who's listening, if you I assume this is on your site, myangryoctopus.com. So check out the cover to this. That is really, really cool. And it's original.
Right?
Because you don't see a lot of original artwork. No disrespect to anyone who has unoriginal artwork,
right.
but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's kind of that it's all been done concept. But
No,
then
it is.
But then you see something cool, and it's like, okay, it hasn't quite all been done.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
That's right.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
And he did. I mean, that was really all Jeff too, because when we reached out to him, we actually met through a mutual friend. And when we reach out to him, he's like, "Well, yeah, I kind of have this idea already of an octopus like pulling a ship down." And we're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect."
Yeah. Now, how much material do you guys have? Do you have more than just what's on the EP? Or
So much. We have so much.
do you?
Don't we wish, Matt? Here's the truth of the whole matter is we play 8 songs live. We actually did we did a remake of Johnny Hates Jazz, Shattered Dreams.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, so we do
Wow.
that live. And we have another song called 7-4, which is going to be the single off our next EP. We play that live also.
Yeah.
We have about 5 songs that we're working on now for the next EP. So yeah, we have 8 songs to play live.
Yeah.
Which is almost enough. We could probably use 1 more or 2 more.
Yeah.
But we haven't been booed off the stage yet or not welcomed back. You know.
Yeah.
So it works. We're super excited to get this next EP out, though.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
So, what's the ETA on the next one? Do you know? Or?
No, I mean it'd be next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're hoping maybe May,
Yeah, I
June.
mean, if we're gonna
See, before when we were in here with the other band name,
Yeah.
we wanted it to be out like that winter.
Right.
And it's like you want these things to happen so quick,
Yeah.
but you don't stop and think of the reality of it. Like, it's not just doing the song and then recording it and then it's done.
Right.
It's all these steps, and this is brand new for Kevin and I.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, 2012 we started writing these. Kevin had a baby. That set us back a while because he was just trying to be a dad, And so now that we see the way the steps are, the way you have to take them, there
Yeah.
is an order.
Oh yeah.
You can't just go and,
There's a
an order.
process,
Yeah,
yeah.
there
It's
is.
an incredible
there is.
amount of work. It
Oh,
really
yeah.
is. We also had. I mean, we had trouble with we didn't have a drummer for a while.
Yeah.
So that it's kind of
Drummers can
kind
be
of important to have a drummer.
Drummers and bass players are,
Yeah.
in my experience, always the hardest to find.
Yeah, him and I were playing to a fake drum sample
Yeah.
with our in-ears, and
Yeah.
we were writing to a fake drum.
Yeah.
Then we got Preston. Preston's playing bass, and we're doing our thing to a drum sample.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. While we were between drummers, that's right. Yeah, and bless
Yeah.
Preston for sticking around.
Yeah.
Sticking around for it. But
Yeah.
he would come down and be like, all right, put the headphones on, and we'd be playing the drum tracks on the computer.
Yeah.
and just trying to at least just get something going. And
Yeah.
and it's so much better now. I mean, so now we have again we have Tim Salacy with us, and he's fantastic. So.
Yeah.
I've always had a theory with drummers. The reason they're, I think, tend to be the hardest to find is because what parent wants to, when their kid wants to take up an instrument, what's the one instrument that where a parent really would prefer not be the one?
Always.
Yeah.
Drums.
Yeah.
Drums.
Yeah, so that's always been my theory. And bass players, I think, are hard to find because everyone wants to play guitar because guitarists tend to get more of the glory. So
That's right. Yeah.
So if you want a rhythm section, you gotta hunt for it. But so how long? So you've had a full lineup for how long then?
8
Well,
months.
November.
Oh,
December?
So less than a year then.
Yeah.
Yeah, less than a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we actually have 2 drummers that are on the EP.
Oh,
Two
okay.
different guys.
Oh, no kidding.
Justin Pacey.
Oh yeah, I know Justin. Yeah, of
he's
course,
on
yeah.
Your Ways and Selfish.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Which now he is
State of Emergency.
State of Emergency
Yeah.
is his original gig now.
Okay.
He's doing great. And then we had Philip Sika.
Phil Sika. Yep.
Yeah, he played on the other 4 in the studio with us.
Yeah.
Never played him live.
Huh. Oh wow.
So that's why this next EP is like super exciting to get done.
Yeah.
Because we have 4 guys that are committed, and we can actually write together.
Yeah.
And do this EP as a whole.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Justin is so Craven Lucy obviously isn't.
Long time gone.
Okay.
Yeah, he went from Craven Lucy to Gone for Days. And
Oh yes, Gone for Days. I had them on the show too.
Yeah,
that was a while ago.
They're
Yeah.
still playing.
yeah, I mean
just
they
recently
play
did something.
they play some big shows down at Jewel and stuff
Yeah,
like that,
yeah.
opening up for bigger bands.
Yeah.
He's in a really good tribute band called Foreigner's Journey.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I've seen
Yeah.
them online. Okay.
So if
Yeah.
anybody out there hasn't heard them, look them up on Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah.
Fantastic band.
Do they do? I mean, as the name implies, do they just do Foreigner and Journey songs? Or-
Yeah.
Okay.
And the singer's incredible.
Really?
Oh, nails it.
Interesting.
Yeah, yeah,
I'll have to check that out.
yeah.
Well, let's play another track from you guys.
Sure.
We'll play something from the EP, of course. What do you want to play next?
Should we do the title track, Selfish?
Sure. Yeah.
All right, cool. So this is Selfish from Angry Octopus. You're on Local Outbreak on IPM Nation.
I see you come around my way, and you wanna say, I see you run where it's warm. You've got to meet one. Never know what to do, never look inside of you. Only wanna be the one you're such to be. Why can't you love me? You say you do. I see you come where it's cold. You wanna be the one. Never know what to do, never look inside of you. All I wanna be the one you say you'll be. Why can't you love me? You say you do. I never looked inside of you. You wanna run but you can't run with me. You wanna stay 'cause you're so damn happy. You wanna go but you can't leave alone. You wanna stay but you can't stay with me. You say, hey baby, you wanna go. You're looking at me. You make me feel so numb. Why can't you love me? You say you do. You wanna run but you can't run with me. You wanna stay 'cause you're so damn happy. You wanna go but you can't leave alone. You wanna stay but you can't stay with me. Why can't you leave? You run away, you run away, you run away. You wanna stay, you wanna stay, you wanna stay, but you can't stay with me.
Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet and IPM Nation. This is Matt from IPM Nation. We're here at the studio with two of the guys from Angry Octopus, and we were just talking during the break about that song Selfish actually has appeared on the show before in its original form with Tripwire.
Yep.
That was the song you guys had. And but this is a very different or how different is it from the original?
Yeah, considerable. I mean, the main riff is different. There's a chorus. What was the chorus became the pre-chorus.
Oh,
and they
okay.
Put in a new chorus. And
Yeah.
yeah. So it's actually quite. It's funny that you have that. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I give a lot of props to Kevin because when he came into Tripwire, he said, I don't want to play cover songs. I want to be an original band.
Yeah.
Then I played cover songs.
And then
for
he
3
played
years.
cover songs for 3 years.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, he took the couple originals we had, and he took them home, and he worked them, and he came back, and he said, this is what I got. And he ripped out Selfish, and it's like, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
He just picked it up, 10 notches.
Yeah.
Thank
Oh,
you.
that's cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. Of
yeah,
course.
made it heavier. We tried to
Yeah.
go with heavier.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah. What's your overall writing approach? I mean, do you guys all write together, or how does that?
Well, so I think we prefer to do that, but again, when we wrote most of these songs, it really, I mean, for a while it was just Rob and I doing a lot of this stuff. So he like.
Well, yeah, that's because for a while you didn't even have a drummer
or a bass player.
or a bass player. So yeah.
I mean, so really the writing process was, I mean, I would kind of come up with the main song structure, and we'd put it in the computer, right? So I have a studio application, and then Rob would come down and be like, all right, try to do some ideas, and we'd just always record whatever we were doing.
Yeah.
We'd usually kind of go back through and say, oh, we like this verse, we like this kind of chorus, maybe tweak this a little bit, and then Rob would, do a lot with song structure. He always wants to shorten the songs.
Oh, really? Yeah.
So like I'll do like a long song, right? Like
yeah.
A 5-minute song, and Rob's like, no, short. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Okay, Rob, maybe not 2 minutes. 3 minutes, and then yeah. So a lot of the stuff that I had done originally gets, but that's better. Right?
Yeah.
It's better.
I think it's been better. Yeah. The ending products definitely we're both happy with for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing with Suffocate was way, way different. I don't think anybody will probably ever hear the original version of that, but so with again Rob getting involved in that completely changed a lot of the like the structure of the song, kind of the pre-chorus stuff, and totally made it more modern sounding.
Yep. Yeah. And Kevin and I we can really work well together, and our ideas are pretty much on the same road.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And it just kind of works out. We have our disagreements, but it's like he gives his pros about it and I give mine, and then we squash, work the differences out.
Right.
And then we come into an agreement, and we're both happy with the agreement we made.
Yeah.
There's no bitter, oh, well, I want it this way. No, it's never been discussed like that.
Yeah.
So
Right. Yeah.
it's very easy writing with Kevin.
Very
that's
fortunate
good,
to
yeah.
find somebody that's so easy to work with.
Yeah,
and write
yeah,
with,
because it can be rare.
It really can.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
like ego too. Like, it's got to be that, and we don't have any of that. It's
That's
really
good.
nice.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Were you guys actively writing originals together while you were in Tripwire for possibly eventually using in this band? Or
because Angry Octopus, like I said, really was like, so when I joined in 2012, the idea was we would do the Tripwire stuff to try to make a little money to put that into the Angry Octopus project.
Yep.
Yeah.
So throughout that entire process,
Well, one whole year.
Yeah.
Every cover show that Kevin and I played, we took our money and we put it into a separate account.
Yeah.
So we never made, for a whole year, we never took a dime from the cover scene, and we just put it all towards the AO
recording.
stuff.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah,
Huh.
so, I mean, the dedication was there.
Yeah.
So, yes, Tripwire was still active while we were writing for AO stuff.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So, with the end of Tripwire, I mean, was that kind of a? Did you guys all? Because George, of course, George Beerbaum, we had him on the show several weeks ago, and he's got his new band, and which is also originals. I mean, was that at the end of the band? At the end of that band, was it kind of all just a mutual decision? Like, let's just split up because we all want to do originals? Or
Yeah, well, I would say that what kind of made it easier, if that's even such a thing, is that we always took winters off to write.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that was our time, because it sucks stomping through the snow going to a show.
Oh, yeah.
George and I did it, so we just took the winters off.
Yeah.
Well, we weren't really booking anything for Tripwire for the following year.
Yeah.
And then Phil, the drummer, he was also our drummer in Tripwire and in AO.
Okay.
He found a awesome opportunity with Jody Cunningham.
Yeah.
So he was like, look, I want to take this.
Yeah.
Go for it, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Power to you.
Oh, yeah,
of
course.
And he's doing awesome now.
Good,
good. He seems super happy. And same with George. George was just kind of sent me a text one day, and he's like, yeah, I kind of working on this other thing. And George, man, there's no chains binding you here.
Of course, yeah.
Do your thing, man,
Yeah.
And and from what I hear that he's playing with Box and Nails, I mean, that's right down George's alley.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That he is,
yeah.
It sounds like he's having a great time with it. So,
Yeah.
good for him.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know? So they left. Kevin and I are standing there going,
Are we gonna keep this going?
yeah, and that's
Yeah.
right. But what we had written and where our minds were as far as what we want in the future was like, yeah, man, let's keep writing and we'll keep looking for a bass player and a drummer.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And
But then just focus on the original
and that was it, yeah.
aspect.
No
of
more
it.
cover.
Yeah.
It's a
You
lot
know?
of work. I mean, it's really a lot of work when we wind up, thinking about how much effort gets put into something like that.
Oh yeah.
It's I mean, you'd leave work on a Friday night at like 5 or whatever, 6 to get to the club by 7, set up so that you're playing by 9. You play till 1, then tear down. You're not getting home till 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just I feel like, and I felt like if we're going to be putting that much effort into something, let's do it into something that's
Original.
we've created.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
creating art,
Right.
and art. Yeah.
Absolutely. Do you do any covers in your current live set, or have you left that
Negative.
completely behind? Yeah.
A lot of people ask us to.
Yeah.
And we're not a cover band.
yeah.
If we're going to do any cover like that, Johnny Hates Jazz, Shattered Dreams.
Yeah.
We took that, and I mean,
Yeah, turned it on its head.
Matt, when you hear it,
Yeah.
you're going to be like, no way.
No kidding.
I mean, it's just totally, drop D hard rock.
Oh, really? Nice.
I mean, but it's still Johnny Hates Jazz.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So,
That was a hard one too because
It was.
it's like no offense against Johnny. Mm-hmm. I know Johnny. Oh my goodness.
There's a dog. There's a dog here, ladies and gentlemen, at the studio.
He's a fan. He's a
Yeah,
fan.
he
hates
Johnny.
Yeah, he hates Johnny.
Johnny Hates Jazz.
That dog is 13 years old and acts like a puppy. It's amazing.
Yeah,
It's
well,
Melissa's dog.
I hope I act like a puppy at 13 also.
Well, what would that? I don't know what 13 would be in human years.
7, 13.
Times 7.
Yeah.
So 70 and 21 is 91.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
that
I
would
forget
be
what I was
great.
saying now too. Oh, it was hard to turn that cheesy song into something that was not so cheesy. So
Yeah.
hopefully
Worthy of
people-
listening to.
Yeah,
You
yeah. Do you play that? That makes it in your live set, I assume, right?
Just
Yes.
live. I don't know if we would ever.
I don't think we'd ever record it.
Do people recognize it? Like,
When we tell them what it is, they do.
I was going to say, I would imagine there's some people who know it's a cover and some people who don't.
yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But usually I kind of make an introduction to
Do you?
it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just,
Yeah.
I guess,
Because it's obscure. I mean, it's
It
a
is.
rather obscure cover.
Yeah.
So
Right. Yeah.
You do have to kind of say like we didn't really write this. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's in case people think that
yeah.
it sounds like a cheesy '80s song.
Right.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, if people under a certain age aren't gonna
Right.
aren't gonna know.
That's right.
When I was in a band called My Life Crisis, and we did a Kiss cover, but we did Hate, which I don't know if you guys know that song. It's from their Carnival of Souls album. It was like the last album of the non-makeup era.
Okay.
And nobody knew
Yeah.
until we told them that was a cover, because only the most diehard Kiss fan would
fans,
even
yeah.
know that song. So we tell them, but yeah, they had no clue, and it sounded like something that was along the lines of what we were writing anyway. So.
Right.
It makes it cooler. I think that's cooler when people don't know the cover and then it's a cover.
Right, and
Yeah, yeah.
when it's not something obvious, yeah.
Yes,
I think
yes.
that's much cooler. Yeah, it's a lot more fun. Where did you record this? The current EP?
Well, if on the back of the EP, we
that's
recorded the drums
Yeah.
at Rockingham Studio.
No, Rocking Horse.
Rocking Horse.
Rocking Horse.
Studio.
We definitely have to give a big
Yeah.
shout out to Brian
Yes.
Brian Coombs at Rocking Horse in Pittsfield.
That is of the studios that get mentioned on this show. That one is by far at the top of the list, and everyone. I've never even met the guy. I feel like I know him.
You should.
because I hear his
Yeah.
name so much. I don't think I've ever met him, but that name comes up all the time on this show, and everyone says he's phenomenal to work with.
He himself, he is a great guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he really is. He's fantastic. He knows recording. He knows music.
Yeah.
But then, and then the room that he had built is,
Yeah.
it's phenomenal, right? I mean, there's nothing like it in the area.
Right.
So we specifically wanted to go there, especially for the drums.
Yeah.
Because it makes them sound huge.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. So so we recorded. So all the drums were done in Rocking Horse.
Okay.
So both sessions. We did 2 sessions.
Yeah.
And you won't believe this.
What?
Kevin and I went out and bought a vocal mic for me.
Yeah.
recording vocal mic.
Yeah.
You had one actually at first, right?
Yeah, and what wasn't
And
very good. Yeah.
my voice coming through it,
Yeah, it's
didn't sound
tinny,
like me.
real tinny. Yeah.
So we
Really?
went out and bought another one.
Yeah.
I recorded all the vocals in a closet.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Believe it. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
right at Kevin's basement.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yep. He
Nice.
recorded all the bass right in his
Yeah.
basement, guitar right in his basement.
Oh, no kidding. Wow.
Yeah, most of it. I mean, because this was over 2 sessions, right? We actually have to, so there's a little bit of credit due to some other players, right? So again, Justin Pacey did "Selfish in Your Ways."
Yeah.
George Beerbaum actually did the bass on "Selfish" on that recording.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I wound up doing the bass on all the other tracks, and then Phil Sika did all the drums on the rest of the
Mm-hmm.
of the tracks.
Okay.
We did the guitar and drums for Your Ways and Selfish at Rocking Horse, but then on the other tracks it was just the drums
Oh,
at
okay.
Rocking
Yeah.
Horse, and then everything else was recorded in my basement.
So for the recording nerds out there listening, what do you use? Like, what do you use for a program and whatnot when you're recording?
So, like the DAW, I don't know if that the digital
Yeah.
audio works. Like the software isn't. So the thing that I'm the most impressed with was actually I don't on most of those songs I'm not running it through a real cabinet.
Okay.
Right, so I'm using red wires, which is an impulse response for doing the guitars.
Okay.
And I personally I thought they came out sounding fantastic because
Yeah.
it's very difficult. Like, so when you're one person, right, and which again it was just me recording the guitar. To try to get mic position right,
Yeah.
because you'd have to go over and position the mic, go back to where you're recording, put the headphones on. So like, how does that sound?
Right.
And so it's just back and forth and back and
Oh,
forth.
yeah.
What you can do with the impulse response is that you can literally just click right through all of the impulse response and say, okay, what does the mic sound like at 3 inches away, or 5 inches, or on axis, or off
Interesting.
axis? And,
Okay.
and then so I have a Rocktron Prophecy preamp.
Yeah.
I run that into a tube power amp, and then I use a Countryman T85, which can take a really high input signal.
Yeah.
And I run a direct in to my. I just have like a cheap audio recording interface.
Yeah.
Right. Focusrite something or other, and then I run the other end into a cabinet just so I can so it can take the load, right? Because you can't run a tube amp without load.
Yeah.
And then from there, so I record that really uncabinetated. Is that a word? Cabinetated? There's no cabinet on the signal yet, right?
Yeah.
And then I run it through the impulse response plug-in.
Okay.
And, yeah.
I lost you at the DWR 55,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's 5,001 now.
5,001.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Sorry, that was probably a little bit too much, but
That's all right.
I think
you
it's
answered the question.
Well, I think it's in some ways, revolutionizing home recording because other than me running a cabinet just, for load, which you could use a hot plate or something, right? It allows somebody who's on a really limited budget to have
Yeah.
all of these super high-end mics, super high-end cabinets. And I should just be doing a commercial for Redwire's impulse response, right? Get them online at www.redwireswithaz.com.
Get them to sponsor you.
yeah,
I know,
you go.
right?
But without Mr. Wyman,
Well, yeah, I mean, so we definitely have so we're going through the thank yous. So Jonathan Wyman at the Halo in Portland, he is amazing. He is amazing. Super patient.
Yeah.
We absolutely adore him. Right. He took all of these these tracks. I sent it to him over raw, and he did that mix, and I think it came out sounding fantastic.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it says to mastered by Adam Ian.
Ian.
Yeah. So that's the Gateway Mastering. That's Bob Ludwig.
Ludwig.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's his.
okay.
That's his studio.
Oh.
Now we can't afford Bob's services.
Yes.
Right.
Right.
But he did right. Same thing. Like he took an already fantastic sounding mix and
Made
just
it sound huge.
made it
Yeah.
sound huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent. Well, let's play another track from the EP. What do you guys want to play next?
Suffocate.
Let me be suffocate.
Suffocate.
Suffocate?
Yeah.
All right. So this is Suffocate from the EP Selfish from the band Angry Octopus here on Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet.
way, the end is just in sight. I am the one to make you feel alright again. Yeah. Running all the way, the end is just in sight. I am the one to make you feel alright again. Yeah. Running all the way, the end is just in. Running all the way, the end is just in.
Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. This is Matt from IPM Nation. Just want to remind everybody, too, of course, before we wrap up, that you can find all the shows, all the episodes archived at ipmnation.com/local outbreak. And, of course, we are sponsored by Central NH Events, Tweak Sound and Mastering, Sonic Wallpaper, and, of course, we do the show every week here at the studio at 50 Canal Street in downtown Laconia. And thank you again to Melissa for inviting us to do the show here each week. And it's been a couple of years now. We were talking about that before the show, actually, that we've been doing the show here. And, of course, we've been talking with Kevin and Rob from Angry Octopus. And do you guys have are you going to be playing a lot of shows in the fall? Anything coming up you want to mention?
Hope
or?
so.
Yeah.
We're trying to book. We're booking right now. So, I mean, first we'll say that if anybody is looking for a band for an event, right? They're trying to fill a night, looking for another band to fill a slot. Please reach out to us. We're on Facebook, and actually, if you just go to myangryoctopus.com, that'll just dump you right on our Facebook page. But we do have some shows coming up.
This Friday.
Well, I guess no. Well, this is airing in September, so that's not even. Yeah, so never mind on that.
Okay.
We're going to be at Uncle Eddie's on 10/16.
Okay.
Which is a Friday.
Yeah.
And then we don't really.
And that's
have,
what Salisbury Beach.
Salisbury Beach.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then we actually have, and this is going to be a lot of fun. We're doing a CD listening /
acoustic
slash beer tasting. Oh, we're just going to
yeah
slash art show.
Yes.
And
Matt's going to be there.
Is Matt? Oh, you're coming?
Matt, you already told me he was coming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's on. He's just going to edit that out. Like he's
like, what?
So, Bert's Better Beers in Hooksett. It's like a craft beer shop. It's fantastic. Bert's awesome.
Yeah.
He's going to host us, Rob and I, and hopefully, Tim and Preston will be there too. And they're going to bring in Shipyard because the front of the EP has a ship, so we thought Shipyard there. So we're going to play we'll play the EP, we'll play acoustically. Jeff, who did the artwork, is going to be there. He's going to bring in some prints of his other artwork.
Oh, cool.
And
Very
so
cool.
it's going to be like an arty night.
Yeah, we're going to blow up the cover art on the EP.
Yeah.
8.5 by 11.
Oh, nice.
We're all going to sign it. The band, Jeff's going to sign it.
Yep.
And I think pretty much whoever walks in the door, we're just going to give them a copy.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Yeah, so that's November 10th.
So that's November
4:30 to 7:30.
I think so.
Yeah, that's on a Tuesday.
Yes.
Yep.
Will Preston bring some antiques?
Maybe we could turn this into a /antique road show.
There you
There
go.
we go.
There you go.
That's a great idea, man.
That's a good idea.
Wow.
Always thinking. I'm an idea guy.
I see that.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to, as of right now, I think we have maybe one more show, a Halloween party down at Sadie's.
Oh, nice.
In Nashua.
Yeah.
Right, on the 24th. Right.
But it hasn't been confirmed yet.
Not confirmed.
But
Okay.
we're pretty much there. We're just waiting for the event to actually post.
Yeah.
So we can start pushing it.
I hear thunder. I have to ask about the website, too. Why My Angry Octopus? Was angryoctopus.com already taken?
Yes.
Yeah, and the funny thing about it is the guy who owns angryoctopus.com does absolutely nothing with it. There was no website. He just bought the name.
Cyber Squatter.
Yep.
Kind of.
And we even offered to, can we buy it from you? And
It's like, nah, I just want it.
he just wants it.
Oh, really?
But I kind of like the My Angry Octopus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it kind of, everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
So that was the reason. It's
There you
better.
go. There you go.
No,
it's good. And the EP, is that available online?
Yep.
Yeah, on all major outlets. So
Excellent.
Amazon, iTunes, Bandcamp, Reverb Nation.
Reverb
Yeah.
Nation. Yeah.
I think we're on Spotify.
Yep,
and-
everywhere.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
everywhere.
Good.
So-
Go out and buy it.
Yeah, but I would encourage people to get the physical copy because, like I said, the
Yes.
artwork is really, really good.
Yep.
So
And come to any of our shows. We have the EPs for sale, T-shirts, stickers.
yeah, you guys got it covered. That's
Bandanas,
No bandanas.
eye patches.
Yeah.
No.
No.
All right, squashing that one.
Yep.
good.
Thank
Well,
you.
something to think about for the future when you really get heavy into the merch. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because who does have eye patches?
I know,
Nobody,
right?
Really.
We would corner the market on band logo eye patches.
Oh,
There you go.
boy.
There you go.
My head.
Well, we'll play one more track to wrap
Yeah.
up the show. What do you guys want to end with?
So we're gonna say this at the
Yeah.
same time.
Let's
let me be.
Yeah, let me be.
Let me be.
Yeah.
Well done. All right. So this is Let Me Be from Angry Octopus and their new EP, Selfish, here on Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet and IPM Nation. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's the way it starts. He goes.
Waiting, I won't see you leave. Sick of all the things you've done to me. No, I don't care what you do. It's not about me or you. Well, I know you'll be better off without me. Leave me alone, I said. Just turn and look another way. Why can't you let me be? And you will see what you'll see. I only think about myself. That's right, you know me so well. You say you can't live without me. Well, there goes another line. Shut your mouth, don't even try. You don't know the first thing about me. Leave me alone, I say. Just turn and look another way. Why can't you let me be? And you will see what you'll see. Leave me alone, I'll say. Just turn and look another way. Why can't you let me be? Leave me alone and you'll see. Let me be. And you'll say, let me be. Just let me be.
IPMNation.com.